This is N7JFP. Today we're going to be starting up some programs, see if we can get some FT8 QSOs. This is a drawing I made of how I'm going to connect my software using Ham Radio Deluxe as the rig control and the control the cat commands through COM5 using one cable to an IC7300 set at 115/200. These are the basic programs, and I wanted to add on JTAlert audio alerts so I can hear the state names being called out. So this is going to be extra, but we're just going to feed it in through Ham Radio Deluxe anyway. So we want to make sure we get our that the clock is running, so we have our time synced up. Then we're going to start Ham Radio Deluxe. We're going to be using COM5 115/200, and we're going to auto start the logbook. So the rig control is up. We can minimize that. Logbook is up. We're going to minimize that. We're going to start WSJT-X. This one we have two instances, and all you have to do is add on this -- rig name and call it something. So we start that one. We're not going to be using the wide graph for the JTAlert, but we can check a few things, make sure it's still setting right. Audio, the radio, or the general is the basic information, and radio is Ham Radio Deluxe. Audio is the codecs, and reporting 2237 is going to be feeding the JTAlert, and we're not going to send any information over for logging. That's this right here. Ham Radio Deluxe talks here. 2237 port is going to feed JTAlert. So we can minimize this and get rid of that. And we can start up JTAlert. Here it is. So we can check the settings. And we want to check on logging under Ham Radio Deluxe. Make sure it's not checked because we're not going to be logging. And check under applications, WSJT. Uncheck this right here to resend UDP packets. We're not going to be doing that. And then we can make sure that the sound card is working. Make sure the speakers are for the computer set right.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Okay, so that's good. There it is. It'll come up and say no log right there.
Illinois,
so the next step,
Louisiana,
we're going to start up
CQ,
WSJT,
Iowa, Texas, Arkansas.
This one says rig name Grid.
New York. CQ, Iowa,
So the grid came up on
Louisiana,
another screen.
Texas, Illinois, Arkansas.
And here we want to make sure we got FT8 selected. Go into
CQ,
File, check
Iowa.
the settings. Name, location, radio, ham radio deluxe, cat rear, data, that audio codecs is good. Reporting 2500
CQ,
is what's going to be
Arkansas,
feeding the grid
Iowa, Illinois.
tracker program. And we enable this, enable logged contact. That's going to be feeding ham radio deluxe logbook.
CQ, Indiana.
So we want to make sure auto sequence is checked here. And we got FT8 and somewhere's in here, 40 to 60 is good.
Illinois, Iowa,
Receive.
Louisiana, Arkansas,
We're
Texas.
going to be trying to feed out 1 watt. So we got that up. Pull this over here.
CQ,
The
Iowa.
logbook. We just need start grid tracker and make sure it's set for 2500.
Illinois, Louisiana, Iowa, Texas, Arkansas.
So it comes up over here on another monitor.
CQ, Indiana, Iowa.
Call roster came up. Move that over here. On our
Illinois,
screen.
CQ, Arkansas, Louisiana.
And here we want to make sure that our port is set 2500, and it says right here receiving from WSJT-X.
Iowa.
And logging, we're not using any of these.
CQ, Iowa, Illinois, Texas,
So we'll put this
Arkansas,
over here on another screen.
Tennessee.
Okay, so everything is up.
CQ, Iowa. Illinois, Texas,
Everything's good to go. We got the Icon 7300 set for
New
1
Mexico.
watt, which is like 2%. And everything looks like it's running.
CQ,
So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to switch over to monitoring or recording both screens. So we're going to stop right now. and
Iowa, CQ, Illinois,
that.
Arkansas, Texas.
Okay, now we're back. We're going to be doing, let's move things around. We'll put this over here. Call roster. Let's stretch this out a little.
CQ,
And
Indiana, Illinois.
here you can see grid tracker. Japan is active.
Iowa,
We can get rid of this menu system here. Press F12.
CQ, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana.
So we
Texas,
just got to find
Idaho,
someone who will talk to
Arkansas.
us. Call roster, which useful, tells you that what state you've already
CQ.
worked. So here's Idaho.
CQ, Illinois, Iowa.
Well, let's
CQ,
try somebody else here. W9RF. This is Illinois.
CQ, Illinois, Louisiana. Iowa.
Wow,
CQ,
he heard me
Illinois, Louisiana.
on 1 watt.
CQ, Illinois.
And here we are. Just about over. Yeah, let's make sure this says 1 watt. Delta loop. Name should be filled in. Wow, it's over. That should be logged up.
CQ, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Illinois.
Let's check. Pull this over here. What do we got? FT8
Alaska, Iowa, Arkansas.
on the 6. And QTH state.
CQ, Illinois, Arkansas.
Wow, well, that was fun.
Iowa, Alaska. Mexico, Rhode Island.
Let's see if we can get somebody else. Let's clear that out.
South Carolina.
Well, we did get
CQ,
one QSO
Ohio, Illinois,
using
Hawaii,
1 watt,
Texas,
20 meters,
Indiana.
FT8. Not a good
New
day
Mexico,
for 1 watt.
Iowa.
Anyway, that was
Alaska.
about it. Next time we'll have to try again. This is N7JFP.
CQ, Ohio, South Carolina, Hawaii, Texas, Illinois.